quarterback needs to be put into the right position. Every quarterback needs the right coach for them. No quarterback, I don't care who you are. If your coach ain't it, you're not winning. I don't care how great you can throw the ball. If your defense ain't it, but your offense is good, you still not winning, because now you got to keep fighting to put points on the board because your defense ain't doing shit. If your O-line ain't good and you are getting hit so much, you're going to end up like Joe Burrow.
Auntie Faye, brace the huddle. Auntie Faye, brace the huddle.
Hey, niece and nephews, welcome to Auntie Faye Breaks the Huddle, baby. We are back with another video, honey, okay? I was out all day. Shouts out to everyone that tuned into the live. I appreciate you guys so much. Shouts out to Big Snacks. Shouts out to K-Sav. The live was amazing. I had so much fun, actually, okay? I am back, honey. I done took off the wig. Maybe that's too much hair for me, okay? It is hot, okay? It is hot in Miami, all right? My neck was hot. I don't like all that hair on me. I just don't. Like, I am a bald fade type of girl. Like, have you seen those girls with those like bald fade, like super low cut? They're boyish, but they're girly because there's no like lineup. That's me. I'm a bald fade type of girl. Even my son, who's not used to seeing me with long hair, he just literally tells people, mommy's wearing a wig. He asshole. They thought it was my hair. Anyways, y'all, we're getting right into this video, baby. Emmanuel Acho they need to take away his mic, okay? I am pissed off, okay? So he has a video up, and the title of the video is Shedeur Sanders Needed Travis Hunter. I hate that so much, right? I hate that so much because that's like you saying Shedeur isn't Shedeur without Travis. I don't understand that concept. I don't understand that mindset or that thought. And I'm so pissed off. So after y'all watch this video, I am going to leave a link to this video in the description box, okay? I need y'all to go on that video. Do not watch it. I need y'all to give it a thumbs down, and I need y'all to leave the most atrocious comment y'all can. I need y'all to spam his comments, and that is it. Do not watch the video though, okay? Don't give him no views, okay? But you put something in that comments and then you leave. That's what I would love for y'all to do, okay? Because this shit is ridiculous. In the meantime, niece and nephew, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification so you never miss an upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. Like it first and then hype it. You get 3 hypes a week. Make sure you use them on me. All right, y'all, let's get to it. I am hype. I'm hype. I'm pissed when I saw this shit. All right, let's get to it.
To one, have a 2.5 to 1 touchdown interception ratio. Like, that's my expectation. That's my hope. That's my desire.
In the preseason?
In regular season. He's going to play at some point. You know what I mean? He's going to start at some point.
Yeah.
Whether by injury, by whatever the case, he's going to start at some point. Deshaun ain't played, but 19 games in 3 seasons total in Cleveland anyway. So at some point, he's going to start. T, when he does, can I get 17 touchdowns, 6 picks? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I get 15 touchdowns?
You know why I hate this comment so much, or this statement so much? Why do you act like Shedeur was in a certain situation like any other QB that gets drafted? Name a QB that went through what Shedeur went through. Name a QB that was supposed to go round 1, latest round 2, right? But picked at round 5, number 144, okay? And then went to the Browns, not only to the Browns, but ended up on a team with Kevin Stefanski, who don't even mess with Shedeur. Let's be real. But only got thrown into a Ravens game, the worst game you could possibly get thrown into, okay? My Baltimore Ravens, okay? Our defense ain't that good or wasn't that good, but on that day, we were good, right? Thrown into a Baltimore Ravens game because Dylan Gabriel had a so-called concussion. Even the guard and the O-line stated they didn't even know Shedeur cadence. He had no reps. Why is that just oblivious? What is going on? What is going on? Listen, we would all be having a different conversation if Shedeur was picked round 1, top 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Cam Ward or what's the dude that played for the Bears? Caleb. Caleb first year wasn't great either. People was calling him a joke. People were saying that he shouldn't have even been first round pick. People was blaming his game on his nail. But guess what? Caleb Williams and Cam Ward had every opportunity to be great. Not only were they picked in the first round, okay, but they had all of the reps. Why are you acting like Shedeur had reps? Why you acting like Shedeur was just in a system that like wanted him to be there? Why are we acting like that? I cannot stand Acho, y'all. I really cannot. Acho is jealous of Shedeur. I don't care what nobody say. Acho is rude and jealousy of Shedeur. He will never look like him. He will never have what he have. He will never have the swag what he swag. Everybody know Acho pays for. Everybody know it. I said it. We know you out here paying for it. You can never. On Shedeur's bad day, he's still making more than you. You could never piss me off. Let's continue. And I'm mad at TJ too. Like, sometimes TJ has good stuff to say, and then other times he just don't push back enough. Like, you know this shit's stupid. TJ, why don't you push back? Like, you just let him get this shit off, and you don't, and none of y'all be like, you're wrong. You're completely wrong on that. Completely. No, y'all don't even push back. But let's continue. Listen to this nonsense.
Picks. Can I get?
If he gets 10 games, I can see that. And I see him getting 10 games for sure.
That is what I want from Shedeur Sanders. I'm more so looking at touchdown to interception ratio than anything else, because remember, in college he took a lot of sacks, but from what I heard from people within the coaching ranks of that building, Shedeur was taking sacks as opposed to throwing picks. In the NFL, he's not doing that. You don't want to take those hits from those 300-pound men. Instead, Shedeur is throwing in picks instead of taking them sacks or throwing the ball away. So I want to see, hey, Shedeur, can you find a happy medium? I don't want you taking sacks. I don't want you throwing picks. Let's get rid of the ball fast, or let's throw the ball away. College, he was taking sacks, not throwing picks. League, he's throwing picks, not trying to take.
But why was he taking those sacks? We already know there was no O-line. Their O-line was not good, right? But he still made things shake. They had no running game. Still made things shake. The defense wasn't great year one. Still made things shake. I got a video of Emmanuel Acho when Colorado won the first game at TCU. Acho was just like, Shedeur this and Shedeur that. Wow, absolutely amazing. Da 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 da. What are we talking about? You was up his. Now you acting like you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you acting like the situation wasn't different? Nobody cannot name a QB that went through what Shedeur went through. I'm waiting. Name him. Put him in the comments. Put that name in the comment. Name a QB that went through what Shedeur went through. What are you talking about? You wish you didn't even have a career. How about that? You didn't have a career. To be real with y'all guys, I didn't even know Emmanuel Acho even played football until like he got on this show or he purchased this show. Because we know Emmanuel Acho is going to cut corners, okay? He didn't start off like Nightcap, okay? He didn't start off at 0 and then grew his page to like 2 point something million subs. That's not what he did, okay? He purchased this shit. Now you're going to tell somebody else what to do. How about you start all over on your page? No, piss me off. Oh, child.
I want to see a 2.5 to 1 touchdown interception ratio, T. And in all honesty, have a winning record. The quarterbacks, you're measured by wins, you're measured by how you perform. Have a winning record, positive touchdown interception ratio. I don't have some sort of lead the Browns on a 9-game winning streak hopes. That's unrealistic, T. But like, give me a good touchdown interception ratio.
I agree with.
Did y'all hear what he said? I don't have them winning 9 games. So what is considered a winning record? You just be talking shit. You don't even know what you're talking. So you don't have him winning 9 games, but you want him to have a winning record. Get the fuck out of here.
Almost everything you said except give me a winning record. You're in a division where you're not getting a winning record. This is what I'll say. I just really like the way he carries himself, the energy that he exudes in his press conference, always smiling, always positive. He was like this last year when everybody was literally going to war for him, so to speak. Why isn't he getting an opportunity? He stayed positive. But when you say, this is the reason him and Tom Monken, if Deshaun Watson doesn't handle business, I believe they'll succeed. How often do we hear players, he gives you no choice but to be great? Coaches love that, man, when they players say this type of stuff publicly.
Yeah.
They love to hear they players praised them publicly. And so Todd Monken, once Shedeur gets in the game, is going to give him every opportunity to be successful. He going to be on the phone with Shedeur. Hey, all right, you got third and short. What's your number one go-to? What's your number two go? They're going to be joined at the hip, communicating so much because Todd Monken is going to want to see Shedeur succeed, especially when he gives you no choice but to be great. He's praising a coach that he's never played for, that he's never heard call a play in a live game. And so my expectations for him, I say he gets a start 8 to 11 games, maybe 12. He may win 3 or 4 of them max. But he's going to have to show progress because the Browns are going to be bad. And if you don't show progress.
TJ, so you have him starting 8 to 11 games and only have him win in 3? What are you talking about? So you have him winning the same amount of games he won last season. So basically he has no growth. So you're trying to tell me Shedeur is not going to have any growth whatsoever. So you have Shedeur winning the same amount of game this season that he won last season. And last season was atrocious because he was under Kevin. He wasn't getting any reps. So you have him basically no growth whatsoever. None. You're only giving him 3 games? I can't stand them, y'all.
In this quote-unquote generational draft class, they drafted one of them.
Kieran, where do you stand on Shedeur? Obviously, you are one of the foremost college experts in this room. You and I both been super fans of college football. You, especially in the nuances and the weeds of it. Shedeur now at the NFL level. Like, what are your expectations and hopes for Shedeur?
I just hope he gets better. I think that's the thing. I watched him get better year after year at Colorado. He already came in, developed from a very, even from him starting his first year at Jackson State, you just watched him get better and better and better. And I think that's just what you're looking for this season. I'm not expecting Shedeur to start. I'm not expecting Shedeur to get into games. If he does end up getting into those games, I want to see him produce because I do think Todd Monken, in my honest opinion, is more quarterback friendly and runs more quarterback friendly than Kevin Stefanski does. But as far as expectations for him, it's hard for me to have them. I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know what the actual product is. I watched him 1 year under a lame duck head coach who got fired, and now I'm watching him again compete with Deshaun Watson, and really nobody truly I think believes he's going to win that job and or play unless it's an emergency situation.
And when we say that Todd Monken's offenses are setting it, he had one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
And was his offenses really going to work like that? Okay. With one of the best quarterbacks in the league in Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. And it looks like you had leeway to do whatever. Yeah. You ran when you wanted to run it, and you threw it when you wanted to throw it.
Yeah. I was going to ask Kieran, so you said you want to see him produce. Is that because you expect him to produce or because you're rooting for him to
I'm rooting for him
to produce?
I'm rooting for him. I've been rooting for him.
Because we haven't seen anything that would tell us the expectation should be that he's going to produce.
He's also a rookie, though. When I've seen him, he's a rookie with a head coach and a bad offensive system, and a bad offensive line and a bad wide receiving core. So for me, he's making the most out of the horrible cards that he was dealt. My concern is, though, I'll tell you this.
Go ahead, sir.
My concern is if you're confident he is getting into the game, what's the situation in which he's getting into the game? Is he getting into the game because Deshaun Watson hasn't been able to produce? Because I think if that's the case, I don't know what I don't have high expectations for what I'm going to see out of Shedeur Sanders. It's an injury, and this offense has some sort of identity, and he can step in, fit that role, and play in that system. Sure, but I don't like young quarterbacks having to be the system.
Yeah. Can I challenge us? Okay, Shady's not here, so I can get this take off. We might not want to clip this.
Black and white, the gray area.
Right. Oftentimes, I can name you a lot more quarterbacks in college that were rated extremely high because they had a freakazoid wide receiver.
Johnny Manziel. Yeah.
Tim Tebow's, Justin Fields,
AJ
any Ohio State quarterback.
Any Alabama quarterback before Tua and
Correct.
Even Tua.
You could suggest that Joe Burrow is one of like the few college quarterbacks that also had a freakazoid wide receiver, but turned out to be a freakazoid quarterback himself.
Yeah.
Right? Zach Mettenberger, I think he had Odell and Jarvis.
Yeah,
Mettenberger.
At LSU.
Yo, listen to
is
this
that
shit.
Mettenberger?
Right, I think he had the Penn State. They have elite wide
Christian
receivers.
Hackenberg is what you think about.
Hackenberg. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I know my
So,
college
like,
football, man.
There can be times where you can be deceived into thinking a quarterback is great. Consider me guilty. Trevor Lawrence even. You can be deceived into thinking a quarterback is otherworldly, not realizing an elite college receiver can make him look otherworldly. Johnny Manziel, I had to go back to you.
Let me tell y'all something. This is the dumbest thing. If that is the case, then how come Travis didn't produce in the Jags in his first season? How come Jimmy Horn didn't produce first season? How come LeJounte didn't produce? And I'm not saying Jimmy or Travis are bad. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, Shedeur threw them the rock and they caught it. Those certain plays that Shedeur had to make, they caught it. Shedeur knew that he can rely on his receivers. He knew he can rely on Jimmy. He knew he can rely on LeJounte. He knew for sure he can rely on Travis Hunter. But in order for them to catch the rock, Shedeur had to be able to throw it, right? He was accurate, right? He was accurate. And it wasn't just those three, okay? Before that, the year before, Weaver, right? It was Weaver. Weaver was catching that rock. Omarion Miller was catching that rock. Why we acting like, I mean, what are we doing right now, yo? Acho, you just be saying things. Acho is the type of dude who would see Shedeur and be like, hey, great game. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey. That's why Matt called you out, because you were flip-flopper. You say hopping on the train. That's what you are. You really have no real takes. You have no real takes, right? You have over 1 million or 2 million subscribers, okay? And your views don't even match that. They don't match that. I know people with 100K who get more views than you. What are you talking about? So now what, he was only great because he had Travis Hunter? What about, y'all, what week Travis Hunter got hurt at the Colorado game when the dude hit him so hard? Shedeur still had to go out and win that game, right? Shedeur still had to win that game. Shedeur wasn't losing by a lot, you guys. That first year, I see you, Shedeur wasn't losing. The team wasn't losing by a lot. They were losing by a touchdown. What are you talking about right now? Like, what is it? I can't Acho is jealous of Shedeur. He does not like the fact that everybody rocks with Shedeur. Like, I'm telling y'all. And this is why I'm rooting for him so hard. I want Shedeur to just be the guy. And then when Shedeur's done, I want Shedeur to be like, well, you know what I'm saying? I want Shedeur, you know what I'm saying? Like, because shit like this is ridiculous. Let him continue. It's just stupid.
Story. 3 years after Manziel was drafted, I was like, what happened? What do we miss? I went back to watch his college tape. I encourage y'all to do
Throwing
something.
jump balls to Mike.
It's the craziest thing in the world.
It was
He
him
is
and Ricky
running
Seals-Jones.
Running around. Kudos to him for running around. Like, that's impressive. But all he was doing was throwing jump balls to Mike. It was Mike Evans that was the key.
Yeah.
Now, you praise the quarterback, and again, shout out to Manziel for being able to run around.
Real talk,
but
though.
it was Mike Evans that was the key.
Real talk, though, Acho. It's damn near that way in the league, too. It really is.
True.
It damn near is that way in the league. Because when a quarterback ain't got no weapons, what's the first thing they say? He ain't got no weapons. He got to get some receivers out there that can win. And as soon as you get him some receivers.
And let me say something. There are clips of Acho saying that about Josh Allen. You know, Acho feels like Josh Allen is better than Lamar. He wishes, okay? And Acho excuse for Josh Allen all the time was he don't have no weapons. He's Superman and he doesn't have any weapons. How can you expect Superman to do the work all by himself and he don't have any weapons? But that shit doesn't work. But that shit only works for QBs you like, right? Right? That shit only works for QBs you like. Oh, okay. And mind you, on Josh Allen's first year, Josh Allen was trash his first year. Let me look at Josh Allen's record his first year. 7. So the record was 5-7. Okay? Okay? And over 12 games, he played 12 games, okay? He recorded 2,074 passing yards. He had only 10 touchdowns. 10. okay, with 12 interceptions. What are we talking about? He wasn't good either. They went 5-7. What are you talking about? That was his rookie year. And he played 12 games. Shedeur came in the middle of BS. Shedeur barely got reps. Josh Allen got reps. And still didn't do good. Okay? I mean, come on, guys. It's just, boy, I tell you, man.
Outside that can win. You forget that you said that a year before. He's playing better now. I wonder why.
And TJ, also I wanted to add on to your point.
Let me bring that back a
about
little bit. I
coaching.
feel like I missed something.
It damn near is that way in the league. Because when a quarterback ain't got no weapons, what's the first thing they say? He ain't got no weapons. He got to get some receivers out there that can win. And as soon as you get him some receivers on the outside that can win, you forget that you said that a year before. He's playing better now. I wonder why.
And TJ, also I wanted to add on to your point earlier about coaching. Mentioned that Johnny Manziel situation. Johnny Manziel, you know who his offensive coordinator was that Heisman winning season?
Lincoln Riley, I'm guessing.
Cliff Kingsbury.
Cliff?
It was Cliff Kingsbury was his offensive play caller. He also had Luke Jokel as his left tackle. Or it was either Jokel or Matthews. He had starting caliber NFL talent on his offense. And you need that.
So I say that to say, we have these hopes for Shedeur because he was in Heisman conversations and he was first team, he was second team. Yeah, Travis Hunter, man. Yeah. Like y'all remember, Travis was mossing people jump balls.
Crazy
Travis was
catches.
taking
Crazy
slams to
catches.
the crib.
Crazy.
And not just Travis. Didn't he have like a dude named Wheaton or he
Weaver.
had Jimmy Horn?
Yeah,
Jimmy
Horn.
And then he had another dude.
He had LeJohante Wester who was making some plays.
And he had a kid that came in as a true freshman that was highly touted.
Marion Miller.
Yes, highly touted.
There's just a world where, and we all love, the world loves Shedeur. I love the Sanders family, albeit they might not recognize that at times. There's just a world where there's just a world where Shedeur too could be one of those beneficiaries collegiately of a freakazoid wideout, and so we're holding him to his college expectations.
Can I be honest though? I think, and I know y'all are going to kill me in the comments for this, a perfect example of what a quarterback needs going into the NFL, Jalen Hurts. And you saw it at every level. Jalen Hurts at Alabama wasn't the most well-renowned passer because that wasn't the system that they were playing. And he goes to Oklahoma. You see, he actually has developed as a passer, and he's getting more of these things going. But he also has CeeDee Lamb as his wide receiver and Lincoln Riley as his play caller. He didn't get to the NFL. Did anyone expect Jalen Hurts to be in any sort of top 10 quarterback conversations coming into the league? Absolutely not. But he goes to a solid system that's built.
The reason why this is the dumbest take ever, I'm going to continue to say this. These were the same people saying before, okay? Because remember, Emmanuel Acho was on another show, okay, that he got fired on. That's why he purchased this one, right? He was saying that Sam Darnold was horrible. He was saying that Sam Darnold is going to be a backup for the rest of his life. He was saying all of this stuff about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold went on to win a Super Bowl. A Super Bowl. Every quarterback needs to be put into the right position. Every quarterback needs the right coach for them. No quarterback, I don't care who you are. If you're a coach, ain't it, you're not winning. I don't care how great you can throw the ball. If your defense ain't it, but your offense is good, you still not winning because now you got to keep fighting to put points on the board because your defense ain't doing shit. If your O-line ain't good and you are getting hit so much, you're going to end up like Joe Burrow. He's great. But his O-line suck. Defense suck. He only has Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. You could run as much like Lamar, but if you're just always running and your receivers are dropping the ball, and your O-line, number 77, thank goodness he's gone, you're not going to be able to do what you need to do. You're just tired of running. And Lamar was tired of running to the point where he just didn't give up anymore. Why are we acting like this is just Shedeur? I hold Shedeur to a different standard because of the way he came into the league. What was said about him in the league. Shedeur wasn't a first-round pick like Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams did not have a good season. He did not mesh well with that coach. They gave him another coach, and what happened? He looked better. They gave him what he needed, and what happened? He looked better. Sam Darnold went to Seattle. He was great at the Vikings. Vikings didn't believe in him enough to pay him. What did he do? What did he do? He went to Seattle and won a Super Bowl. It's all about the position and everything. Everything has to work together. Everything has to. This is not basketball, okay? Where like one person can score 50 points. And even in basketball, one person can score 50 points and you still lose the game. What is he talking? I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him, y'all. Y'all do me a favor. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm over him. He's full of shit. I can't take it. Go over to his stuff. Do not let the video play. Pause it, get it a thumbs down, and cuss his ass out. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that post notification should not miss an upload from Auntie. Don't forget nieces and nephews, because I'm pissed. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me, baby. I can't stand his ass.
Auntie Faye,
Ciao.
brace the huddle.